Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel. As part of my group's game day last week, I ended up picking up the expansion for Heat Pedal to the Metal called Heat Heavy Rain from Days of Wonder. I've been sitting on it for a while, meaning to unbox it, but I just haven't had time to. So finally now I have some time to get this unboxed. So we're going to go ahead and get into this and see what we're looking at. So let's take a look at the back. Heat Heavy Rain. As engines are roaring to life and rain is relentlessly pouring down, the atmosphere at the Japan Grand Prix is charged with anticipation and uncertainty. The pristine track that once promised speed and precision now glistens with raindrops, becoming a treacherous ribbon of asphalt demanding the utmost skill and concentration from the drivers. The rain affects everyone the same, and no one will wait for you, so put your pedal to the metal. Heat Heavy Rain introduces two new racing tracks. The Japan Grand Prix happens just after a torrential rain and large puddles remain in front of treacherous curves, decreasing your ability to slow down. The infamous Mexico track offers a thrilling experience for veteran drivers, with its multiple chicanes requiring speed and skill. Take part in the 1964 championship season and discover the new air intake upgrade cards that will help cool down your car and overcome the dangers of these new tracks. This expansion also includes all components for an extra player to join your races. So we're not going to beat too much of a dead horse in terms of all of the requirements, in terms of all the player counts and the components in here. So let's crack this open and see what's all in here. We'll start off, of course, with getting the shrink wrap off. Closing the knife carefully. Okay, there's the shrink wrap off. So now we can actually get into the box and see what's in here. We are, of course, greeted by the expansion rules. We'll take a thumb through of that at the end. We've got our dashboard for another player to join the fray. We've got our racing board, which we'll take a look at the end. The score pad, which still comes with 6 racers. That's easy enough to rig something new up. The cards, which per usual I'm not going to crack until I'm ready for them. Everything we need for the orange player to join the race. This insert is going bye-bye. I'm not going to use it. So let's bring the box out of the way for the time being. We'll bring everything else out of the way as well. We'll fold open the board so we can look at both tracks. Actually, I want to do that. Which one's that's the bottom. Okay. So now let's go ahead and open out the Japan track. We'll take a look at Mexico as well. I did play Heat Pedal to the Metal early. Actually, it was last month. I think it was one of the last games we played in the month. And I do expect to get that back to the channel at some point. So here's the Japan track, and you can see the puddles here preventing you from slowing down. Here's the start line. Let's see. Looks like it goes under the bridge and around that. So that's probably reminding you can't slipstream. Okay, and we see the markers for the legend line right here. So now let's flip it over and take a look at Mexico. Oh, this could be a problem. There's a double corner down here. You have to be very careful about hitting that corner. There's a 2 and then an immediate 2, so you have to be very careful coming around that corner. But that could make for a very interesting twist on the race. So let's get this all folded up. That can go in the box. And we'll bring the expansion rulebook over. Well, I say rulebook, but it seems like it's going to be maybe one sheet of 4-fold paper. But let's take a look. Yeah, this is going to be very light. I expect this can probably just go right in the main box. that can be found on both tracks. I must have missed the one on the Japan track. Let me see if I can find that here. Let's see, Japan. Oh yeah, I think I see it. So we'll bring this. So once we get done thumbing through the rule book, we'll bring the Japan board back in shot so I can point out where that is. Looks like Legends can be more aggressive. Okay, cool. And yeah, that's it for the expansion. So let's bring the Japan board back in shot, and I'll point out where that, what is it called? Where that chicane is. I probably butchered the pronunciation of that. Somebody who's more fluent in Spanish than I am, I'm sure, can correct me on how that works. But here's the chicane over here for Japan. You've got a 4 and then another immediate 4 with a puddle in. Actually, that's going to be starting off the race. So you're starting off with a 4 and then another immediate 4. So the thing to remember is you will be checked twice on the speed there. So you have to be very careful on that. But we can now bring the board back out of shot. We'll bring everything back in. Everything back in the box. I'm going to leave it in here for the time being, but it's not likely to stay in here. Okay? And that is everything that comes in the box with Heat Heavy Rain. I do have another couple of unboxings I'm planning to make tonight, so these videos are probably going to go up rapid fire on the channel. But that will do it for this product unboxing. What's coming up on the channel? Tomorrow we're stepping back into the spring campaign for Arkham Horror, the card game, as the Dreamers face their third scenario, Dark Side of the Moon. Wednesday we're playing APA Baseball using the Paul Marino boards. And next week, Mystical Munchies will continue out of the Star Wars Galactic Baking Cookbook with the entree, Fallon Posset Cheese Stuffed Sandwich. Thank you for watching the video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so you get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, take care everyone.